I was robbing a bank, but when the teller made eye contact with me, we somehow swapped souls. The next second, she was the one who got arrested. Now stuck in the teller's body, I started to panic. I immediately grabbed the money bag and tried to leave, but a co-worker stopped me. Just then, a police officer suddenly arrived. In my panic, I accidentally met the officer's gaze. Something incredible happened again. My soul jumped into the officer's body. Turns out, all it takes is one look into someone's eyes for me to swap souls with them to get better control of this new body. I practiced acting like the officer in front of a mirror. Meanwhile, the real officer was locked in an interrogation room. No matter how he tried to explain his real identity, the chief just wouldn't believe him. But when I went into a coffee shop to get some food, several officers started walking toward me. In a moment of desperation, I threw the money bag over the counter, grabbed the cashier and locked eyes with him, transferring my soul into his body. But the officers had seen me with the money bag. They chased me for blocks. Just as I was completely exhausted, a muscular gym guy came toward me, so I immediately threw the money to him, then stared into his eyes to trigger another swap. In his strong body, I quickly ran away. Meanwhile, the real gym guy had become the new me in jail. I changed clothes to avoid standing out, but as soon as I stepped onto the street, a police car sped toward me with its siren on. Scared, I ducked into the nearest shop. Then a voice came from inside.
You are not who you appear to be.
He introduced himself as a psychic. I was thrilled. I asked him to help me get my original body back, but after I explained everything, the psychic changed his mind. He was afraid of getting involved, so he kicked me out of his shop. But my money bag was still inside. By the time I realized it, the door was already locked. I had no options left, so I called the police. The female officer asked me what was in the bag. I didn't know how to answer. Right at that moment, the police chief called. I knew they were starting to suspect me, so I immediately looked for a new target. I called out to a young guy across the street, and the moment our eyes met, I transferred my soul. Then I called out to a woman opposite me, and as she looked up at me, my soul jumped into her body. Finally, I targeted an old man, and just like that, I escaped right under the police's nose. To find out where the old man lived, I stopped a young neighbor, and accidentally discovered she lived above the psychic's shop. So to get my money bag back, I immediately tried to lock eyes with the woman. Strangely, this time the swap failed. I guessed maybe her glasses were blocking the connection, so I quickly looked at her son instead. Sure enough, my soul transferred successfully again. The real boy was now in the police car, screaming for his mommy. After going home with the woman, I confirmed that the psychic's shop was right below, so I made a rope from bed sheets and climbed down, but I couldn't find my money bag anywhere. Just then, a flashlight beam hit me.